Innovative.
What's good, everybody? Now I'm tuned into the ProHustle Zone with Moan, where we talk about all things pro hustle, and it's all about mastering your craft and monetizing the skills. Got a guest today, my boy. Got some ref on ref action. You feel what I'm saying? Dan, the life of the ref with. Introduce yourself, bro.
Uncle Tone.
He went Uncle Tone. I know him as Ref Tone, however you want to put it.
What's good with it?
Most def. And you know what I mean? This show is sponsored by Innovative Culture. Tap in with Innovative Culture. You feel what I'm saying? Instagram, YouTube, the website is up. Cam, you want to plug in the website? I messed it up last time. I messed it up this time.
www.theinnovativeculture.com.
Most def. Oh, y'all tap in with ProHustle Zone, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. The website is up and all of that as well. You know what I mean? Merch going, all that. You feel me? So go get the show started. Got my boy Tone, fellow ref on ref action. You feel me? I think this show right here would have been kind of interesting to see from two refs get up here talk about basketball, especially up on ProHustle Zone, because we talk about sports and entrepreneurship. You feel what I'm saying? And both of us have ref together, then ref from like 5-year-olds to motherfucking shit, niggas your age.
60-year-old, motherfucker, my age.
That's what I'm saying, niggas your age. You know what I mean? We got the youngster with the OG. You feel what I'm saying in the game. So Tone, first thing I want to ask you is, what made you get into reffing, and when you first started reffing?
Shoot, when I first got into reffing was 2000. A friend of mine just happened to ask me if I was available, and I asked him before. He goes, the refs.
Pull the mic up to you.
Yeah, you can pull it up to you.
Okay.
There you go, get relaxed. Pause.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, like I said, back in 2000 is when I first started. I went back. I'm from the Bay, first of all.
Okay.
So, and then I went back.
Cali based?
Yeah, Cali Bay, area. Anyways, I went back in 2000 and linked up with a friend that back in high school we played against each other, and he was in charge of doing hiring the refs, and so I got on with him since 2000, and 21 years later, I'm still in it.
Yeah, most def. It's pretty fun out there though to be reffing. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people really don't know that we be up in the scene most of the time. You feel what I'm saying? Like get some people, some of the people out there, the viewers watching, some of the people like celebs or professional athletes that you have seen or reffed game personally, if you feel what I'm saying.
First I did Kobe's game, actually. Not ref his game, but when he was coaching. Rest in peace, Kobe.
I reffed his game. I had to test ref his game.
And did LeBron's, and Bronny's game.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Okay, my bad. I did LeBron. He has his little, club going. We did his game.
Sorry for greatness.
Yeah. This is prior to the COVID, so this is like 2019, and it's been fun. This game, basketball, it's been fun and rewarding, and financially,
definitely help financially, definitely.
Financially helping because it pays everybody. Everybody eats off basketball. That's the beauty of it.
Most def. At each level, definitely.
Yes.
You missed out a part though. I feel like you being modest and getting all professional and shit up in the interview, which is good. You forgot that it'd be hectic than a motherfucker out there.
Well, yeah, it has times where they wanted to beat our ass for whatever call we made. I'm like, come on, man.
Whether we right or wrong.
Whether it's right or wrong, but we gotta stand there and take it. Just like
be professional.
Be professional at our job, but in the same time, how would you like it if we came to your job and yelled at you cuss at you for doing whatever you're doing wrong at your job. You know, that's
Wrong
the same
or
thing.
right, shit.
You know, that's the same thing to me. Like, man, come on now, let me do my job. And then at the end of the game, you can tell me if I'm bad or not. I'll take that.
Right.
Just let me finish.
Right. People really don't understand
Yeah,
that.
they take this too serious.
I mean, this nigga Tone had been on the court before and be up in the gym for a Doe League boy and witness a bunch of fucking fights. You feel what I'm saying?
Man, that
Niggas is getting mad at us. Talking about we ain't making call. And here's the funny thing: you could be right or wrong. It's like people just want it their way. You feel what I'm saying? The AAU.
Yeah,
get crazy as well. Which one you think is crazier for you? Because somebody asked me this before. Is it the Doe League or the AAU? Which one is more crazier for you?
AAU, definitely. Because you got too many people out there that don't know what they're doing, out there doing what they're doing.
What you be? Break it down for the people.
Okay.
What you be the people? The fans watching?
A lot of
or
it is
coaches?
the coaching. The coaching is like when the kids speak back to you, to the ref, that tells me the coach don't have control of his players. Okay, I mean,
Lack of discipline.
Lack of discipline. I mean, like if they, you know, the coach doing it, what do you think the players gonna do? They gonna follow suit.
Most deaf.
You know, so I mean, it starts with the coaches. You know, all they got, and it starts with the people up top. They tell the coaches what they need to do, get on the parents what they need to do, and before you come to the gym, just come there, cheer for your kids, enjoy the festivities, and then you go home.
Be a fan.
Be a fan. You
Be
know,
a
all
fan.
that extra stuff is for what? You don't need it.
Most
That's
deaf.
it's messing the game up today. How many fights have there have been since with the referee? Like, regardless of their fault or not. Like, come on now, you put yourself out there. See how you can do.
Right. Well, so basically, what you said, telling people that from the perspective of a ref, that most of us are doing the best that we can through understanding the rules and applying them in real life, and then calling them in actual real time. You feel what I'm saying? But then some people will say, why fucking do that job if you can't fucking do it? But, you know, nevertheless, you feel what I'm saying? Everybody messes up. You feel what I'm saying? At times.
Here's our job. It's like, this is it, point blank. Okay, anybody can be a referee. Okay, you can put a jersey on anybody in that stand, and they can come out here and be a ref. Now, how they handle that while they're doing it, that's the whole part of it, being the referee. That's the difference of, you know, being a good ref or just being out there and taking the money. Because you're gonna find out who can't ref. They gonna target you out. You're gonna make a call that they gonna look at you like, what the hell was that? So, you know, they're gonna find you. Anybody can be a ref, but it takes a good one, you know, to get paid. Y'all need to pay the good ones.
Give me a breakdown of time and let the people know how, like an altercation, not an altercation, but a time where you may have got into it with a coach. You feel me? Because it comes from being a ref. We get it from the coaches,
everybody,
the parents / fans, and whoever they are watching. The goddamn
this is
tournament
the
directors.
Look, this is the best one. This is the best one that his coach ever said to me. He goes, "Let me get a timeout." I gave him a timeout. You know what he said? That's the best call you've made all day, ref.
That's what I'm saying when I be like, people really don't understand.
And
like,
you know what I did? I teed that motherfucker up. I said, unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah, but
he had me. He got me. I like, oh, this motherfucker said, oh, goddamn, that's the best call I made all day.
That's why I be telling people,
Kill
like,
this guy.
People really don't understand, like, it takes a lot and a certain personality somewhat to be a ref.
Man, it takes a thick skin.
Yeah,
you gotta have thick skin, okay?
Yeah,
and you can't be holding grudges. You just gotta,
especially when there's women around, they will let you know. The females at the tournaments, whether they AAU and adults, you feel what I'm saying? The females let you know, he suck. He mad. He in his feelings. For real, they get to do stuff like that.
Know, man. The moms will let you know for sure.
Definitely. He beating up my baby.
I mean, you know, then the dad that don't never play basketball, they'll let you know too. He ain't never played a goddamn game in his life, but he all of a sudden a professional
player, coach, and ref. Most definitely.
Because his kid plays with somebody that knows how to play basketball.
This
leave that shit up to the motherfuckers that know how to do it.
Right, or at least job is to do it. But you can cheer at the game and say what you want to say, but as long as you keep it basketball.
Keep it fucking. We got kids at the game.
This the funny thing that happened to me this weekend. Look, I was reffing, and guy, and I don't even want to say what race he is. He was, but guy up in there, stands a couple of dads, get out there and say, hey ref, number 8 on the other team is going to hurt someone. And I'm like, damn, I think this is quite ironic that he telling me this because this is a damn basketball game. Anybody at any point in time, once you decide to put that jersey on and play this game, there's a great possibility you can get hurt. You feel what I'm saying? Whether another guy is overly aggressive or, you know what I mean, not too aggressive.
Accidentally,
you feel what I'm saying? You could do it just hurting yourself. So I had to tell him, like, everybody out here, once you put him out here, it's like that. I understand, like, you're saying he could be over aggressive, but what you want me to do? Call the police? You know what I mean? Only thing I could do is call the foul on them. It's, they kids. You feel me? They're in the same age group. You know what I mean? Then he kind of looked at me like, well, but then the other dads kind of understood where I was coming from. I said, like, I understand what you're saying. He looked like he's going to hurt somebody, but until he do it, the game rules are I can't call a foul until he cracks somebody.
It's like, how you going to lock somebody up because he told you I'm going to go rob some place.
Right,
now
you can't do that until they do it.
Until they do it.
Some people don't really understand, like, we really like the judge, the jury.
Look, we're out there.
The lawyers.
Our job is to not let them hurt themselves.
Right,
okay?
right. Most
That's the bottom line. Like,
most
I'm here so you don't trying to kill the other guy.
Manage the game.
We're policing them pretty much. Is
most
what it is.
I don't like to use police. I like to use supervisor.
Well, it's just, when it comes down to it, when the fight breaks up, what are we?
Yeah, well,
but at the end
kids,
of the
I'm gonna say this right now.
I don't mean policing brutality. I mean
with
policing
the kids,
to try to control.
When the fight break out, I'm breaking it up. At a adult league, I'm walking my ass and go sit down and just watch the rest of the fight and let them know they got to go to work in the morning. You feel me? I'm not. You know me, Tone. We done did a dough league together before. I'm not dealing with that shit. I tell them I'm not a boxing ref because somebody hit me. Then it's about to be one on. Then they damn near go try to jump me and A, B, C, D. That I don't even want to put myself into it. That's exactly what the fuck is gonna happen. I don't even want to get involved. They go stop when they finish. And then sometimes I be sitting there looking at the dough league shit. I ain't seen no dough-on-dough action. You know what I mean? Squabble in a minute. So shit, let them go. I can't say let them go. Because once somebody start getting their ass whooped too bad, it's like, all right, bro, like, get off them. But I ain't really seen nothing like that up in there.
Nah, for the most part, they ain't trying to fight, man. They just trying to
depending on where you at. Because at one gym that we ref at, league we ref in, they definitely come to motherfucking fight.
Hoops?
I don't want to know. No.
Which hoops was that? Which hoops was that?
I don't want to say.
Hoops? Oh, okay.
I don't want to say which gym.
One of those hoops games.
Damn, that motherfucking gym be like, beginning to get like, bro, what? Hey, are y'all straight? Like y'all niggas, we just started, bro. Like,
it's all bad.
How? Bitch ass nigga don't want none. Oh my gosh, that's why I be saying we need to go ahead and just let me commentate that bitch. Bitch ass nigga don't want what?
Nah, what
nigga,
we gonna
are you
do?
playing basketball or are you trying to fight?
Now what we gonna do is mic the refs.
Most definitely, because we got to talk shit because there be a lot of bullshit going on out there. And people really don't see it from
make some dumb remarks.
Definitely, a nigga told me one day we doing a dough league. Hey ref, isn't that roughing the passer?
Roughing the passer.
Nigga, we are playing basketball, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? And I'm like, I know, this is why I know he's stupid. Because the nigga had the nerve, I talked about this before, he came, this is a dope league. You feel me? He about the same age as me at the time. We was about like 26, 27. This nigga had the nerve to be getting mohawks colored in with his number cut into his fucking head. We grown. This how I know he ain't play high school basketball or no form of basketball. He had on different color socks. He dyed his hair. It was just like, I can't say.
Did he come with a family?
Yeah.
With his wifey?
Yeah. Little dark skinned guy, but I don't want to say like that he didn't really play high school basketball, but it'd be like, Bro, are you
but
serious?
He wants
like,
every call.
Yeah.
Come on, ref. That was a foul.
And he's just a shooter. You feel me? But, you know what I mean? Hey, that's why I be
ref.
like, bro, this shit be getting weird out here. These niggas be thinking they doing something and be saying straight
this
bullshit.
This is 40-year-olds, 35, whatever.
You mentioned 40-year-olds. I did the 40 and over one time. I knew these niggas, and these niggas started tripping at the game because I don't know if they like it. I call it tight. Pause. I call the game tight, you know what I mean, where they ain't do too much bumping because they old. Then niggas say, oh, ref, come on, man, you can let it. I say, okay, cool. I'm going to check the temperature. Start letting them play. That's a fucking foul, and you know it, ref. And I'm like, these old-ass niggas. One time the nigga told me and the homie indirectly, we take that. We ain't take him up for it because you know what I mean. He didn't directly say nothing.
What he call you?
But he indirectly I think was trying to say, you ever know? He was getting into it with the guys on the other team, and he apologized for it afterwards when he. But I said, you know what I mean, who was that directed to? He didn't really say when I asked him, but he was like, shooting free throws. I called a foul on him, and he got mad because I kept calling fouls on him. He getting into it with the guy on the other team, and then he put his hands on his knees while he's shooting free throws and say, you ever be at the club and see two bitches walking around? I'm like, the fuck is he talking about? Is he talking about me?
Referring to?
Yeah, like what is he talking about? You know what I mean? But then, you know, and then it escalated from there, but he kind of like, after the game, I think he kind of was making it seem like he was referring to us because he came and apologized about something. I'm like, this nigga tripping, but I even had knew the nigga, and that'd be the crazy thing. Like, niggas be like, when you reffing games, when it comes to the game and people getting competitive, everybody wanted their way. We even ref some refs one time. Niggas was cussing us out. And I was like, bro, you know that shit was a trouble. That's the fucking.
Not the ref, basketball ref, playing basketball.
Did you do
ref.
one of their games when we was up there?
Nah, I wouldn't do those guys' games. They're too much, man. They worse than the players.
Most def.
They won everything and shit.
Most def. So Tone, you feel me? How do you be feeling about like when you get up there and you like around Kobe, Bron? I think we was you rolled out to the Mamba Sports Center when we was up there with Robert Ory's son.
Mamba first started. When Kobe first took over that thing, because I think it was called something. I forgot what the other name that was there.
I know what you're talking about. Prospect Academy?
Something before that, before Kobe took over. And we went up there, and man, and check this out. That's crazy. I'm going to tell you a story. And one of the refs, you know, I won't mention no name, but anyway, it was Kenny Smith was coaching the Aim High team.
He stayed in the gym.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kenny Smith.
And he, you know, I don't know if that Kenny was hot. It was going towards the end of the game. His team, the other team must have scored, and they was getting the ball back, but he was trying to call for a timeout, and the refs didn't grant it. And, you know, it's like, I don't know how many seconds, 2, 3. So, yeah, I'm like, dude, you got to give them that benefit. Just give them the timeout. Like, regardless, just stop play. Say, hey, man, it was 2 seconds. He was crying timeout. You know, just give it to him. And then go from there.
One, though, Tone.
No, because at the end of the day, it's your call.
It's still correctable, yeah.
It's your call, and you want to make things like, you don't want to not have him.
Did he really call timeout, though? That's
he did. He was yelling it.
Okay.
But they didn't hear him. But see, that's the point. It doesn't matter because if you know the situation, there's seconds on the clock, you want a timeout. So you trying to get a timeout. So if you don't see it, you just know in your head, hey, that coach was. And I look, and if I see you trying to call timeout in the time, I know you was trying to get a hold of us, and we didn't see you, so I'm gonna call timeout, give you that timeout, so to appease everybody and just make sure I'm gonna take the call. I'm gonna make that call. So if
address the crowd.
Yeah, if anything happens, it's on me. If y'all want to complain, I'll take that.
I had something like that though happen this weekend. Where this past weekend though, where it's the Arizona team came out here, and I promise you, I was the guy to call the timeout. I looked at the coach, and I'm looking around, I see no one calling a timeout. There was 5 seconds left on the clock. I don't think they thought the team was gonna score it. In the 5 seconds, you know, as they taking out, this is not NBA. The clock doesn't stop, right? It keep on running. You feel me? So after the whole clock go out, the whole 5 seconds of the whole timeout, I don't hear anything. And then even my partner on the baseline don't see anything. Then after the game is over and they about to shake hands, the coach come and tell me, I'm standing right near the coach, because the ball is on his.
You didn't grab me in my timeout.
Oh, it's on his side. I'm like, bro, I never
Ref,
heard
you
anyone
didn't give me
call
my
a
timeout, ref.
Yeah, that's what he said. We was calling timeout.
That's fucked up, ref.
But it was after we even sat down and all that. And I'm like, dude, like.
You saw me, ref.
But that's what he was. He didn't even say that. This is what he said. He said his point guard called timeout. Said in the middle of the game, his point guard put his hands up.
And where was his point guard
at the free throw line.
Yeah.
But as we looking, I'm looking at him and I'm scanning the floor.
You waiting for him
you
to
don't
call
see
it.
anyone yelling, running.
But
grabbing,
he said his point guard.
It get to the point like how you said as a ref. Now, if he ran to me and timeout, I was calling timeout. Stop the clock.
Timeout.
You know what I mean? Call it in. We go talk about it real quick. We go give him the time. We go grant him the timeout based on how loud it is. A, B, C, D. You feel me? The time on the clock is A, B, C, D. Wherever, you know what I mean? The judgment up to the ref.
That coach is that far, bro. It's like, dude, I gave you every opportunity. I'm looking at you. So look at me. If you don't look at me, so obviously you don't know what the fuck you doing. You don't want a timeout. So I'm not going to grant it to you because you didn't even try to call a timeout. If you tell me your point guard did it, who's in charge here? Like, I'm looking at you. You need to call timeout.
To do it, which is good, but it's like
he ain't going. I can't hear him
doing this type of shit when they just scored a game-winning go-ahead bucket. You feel what I'm saying? Damn near for game.
That's the coach trying to please himself for fucking up and tell you didn't give me my time.
That's how I felt about that.
Ref, you looked dead at me. You didn't give me that time out.
Let me ask you a question, Tone. Which one is harder to ref for you in a championship game? Because I just had one, not a championship game, but I had like a semifinals game, and I feel I be telling people that they be kind of hard. So I'm gonna see your opinion. Whether it's like let's say, the youngsters, the little babies that we be having out there when they be playing real good, or let's say 16U.
Nah, those youngsters, bro. They're and first
like
of
the
all,
9U, 10U, right?
A good one because first of all, you got to have a good partner with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because that eliminates all the other extra shit you got to do. Because now you don't have to worry about that other guy calling whatever he's calling because he knows what he's doing.
Right.
And you're going to leave him alone. Stay in your area. And, after that, the game is smooth. A lot of the problem is all the fucking yelling, the parents,
yelling.
And then a lot of times your partner, when you get the ball and then the scorekeeper, and that's why we need the scorekeeper here too to talk to them. They're like the, extension of us because they running the clock, and if your partner is just holding the fucking ball and he's talking to whoever he's talking to, the clock is running because the scorekeeper is with me, and I thought he was with me, but he's doing his own thing, not paying attention of letting the clock just running. Put the ball in, give it to the guy. There you can talk all you want. Just get the ball up. We trying to get these kids off the floor ASAP so they don't hurt themselves, and we can just less time that we can just have time to relax, get them off the floor without any, body getting hurt or any.
Most definitely.
Because
you want to make sure that they have a good game.
Good game.
Calling good rules. It's fair.
And just get them off the floor. Yeah, safe.
Most
because at the end of the day, it's just a game, bro. It's a game.
I did a big one this weekend as well that made Baller's Life, which I was surprised by. I seen them there. It was Complex versus Squad. And you know what I'm talking about. Squad from Long Beach. Yeah. Complex got some, got some aggressive players as well. They all playing, they getting at it. And the youngsters was out there running.
What is this, 12U?
It's
11?
It's the coach's son from Complex. So his young son.
Like 10, 9,
yeah,
10.
They're like 9 to 10U, but they was balling. They was doing step back three-pointers. It's up on Baller's Life Youth. They got up on there. They put the other on it because they got me up on there calling the N1. Counted when the youngster came up, whop whop, step back, shot that bitch from a little deep. The kid ran up there, closed out, ran him over, had to count the little, 4-point play.
Ranked too, huh?
Both teams are ranked. Yes, yeah, and that's why I asked that because that was a very.
What's our boy's name? Staff.
Yeah, Staff, and I forgot the other coach's name for Complex.
Yeah, Coach Staff.
But both of them, I asked that because I did that game, and that game, I said, bro, I done did 16U. in 17U today. And this shit was harder than that.
I'm telling you.
I said, like, it's intense because the
more
parents is yelling. The kids is yelling. Their emotions just running wild. They want their calls.
Kids are wild.
They want you to be in position. It's hot. Yeah, when it was real hot this weekend. Yeah, it was real hot this past weekend.
First of all, they need to stop fucking playing with that damn AC. They need to fucking turn that shit on the fan because
it ain't no AC in there. That's why AC. Sometimes
they got AC because when Brian was there,
they turned it on.
Nigga, that shit was on. Come on, when Brian was there, that shit was on.
About that.
They had the fan because they got that one fan up there. This is before I was blackballed from, Anyway, but yeah, that shit. They turned the AC off. I was like, oh, these fucking people crazy, man. They trying to kill us up in here.
So, most days it has been hot as hell up in there. It probably is doing that trying to save money.
Yeah. So that literally that 9U or whatever, the little kids, yeah, they're definitely harder because it's more intense. Parents are more stupid.
And their motor development skills haven't always all the way development. So they all the way developed. So
good.
they can easily fall.
Good kids. Definitely some good kids. They know what they're doing, and that's why these parents and coaches act the way they act because they expect shit like, okay, he can dribble behind the back and do all this. Just let him play. Fuck, you stop worrying about him getting bumped or whatever. Fuck, this is contact sport. This is basketball is a contact sport.
Not as much contact as football, but it's
football
is
a collision sport. That's the difference. Basketball is contact, football is collision. That's the difference right there.
You mentioned good finances on refereeing. Talk to the people, let them know what you mean. Break it down, what you think finances on the refereeing.
Oh man, you can make some good money if you don't have a job. You can hook up with somebody and just do
a hustle.
Yeah, man, come on, man. Everybody's doing it. You can do a hustle. Go buy some shoes that sells for $60 at damn Ross, and go sell them for $100 at the same shoes that they just sell for Ross at $60. You can make some money off online for $100. You made $40. You know what I'm saying? There's hustles everywhere. We just do a little basketball. I like this because we can contact with the people that we do with.
Right.
The players, the coaches, and unfortunately the fans.
Right.
So, but it's a great basketball is good, man.
But there's some refs out there too, though, that do more than just basketball. They do basketball, football, volleyball.
Yeah.
They do all sports, and they make a living
to them, man.
just off of high school sports.
Yeah, they definitely they get my respect because they more power to them. I couldn't do it.
I made a living so low key since at a point in time. I say for 5 years at times where if I want to just ref, I could just ref.
You can make a good living
on
it. Yeah, you can make a good living.
For real.
And you can stay
about $700 a week.
Stay under the radar.
Definitely.
But but I don't know. People might not want their biz out like that. But you can make good little money off of it.
Definitely.
Shout out to basketball. I love basketball.
Most
basketball. Ball is life.
No, ProHustle. ProHustle sports.
Ball is life,
basketball, baby.
But we're in the zone right now.
Definitely. We is in the ProHustle zone.
We're in that zone.
Tone,
put me in that zone.
So let me ask you a question. Have you been keeping up with the NBA? We got a minute 30 left.
Oh,
you
yeah,
been keeping up with the NBA?
Yeah.
So you like the Lakers right now? The Lakers' chances how stake they is?
Of course they're the team to beat, But I'm from, we're trying to come back, Clay's coming back this year.
Oh, yeah, forgot. My bad. You from the Bay, so you fucking with the Warriors.
Area, Warriors.
It's either the Warriors or the Kings for y'all.
Nah.
No Kings?
Kings is nah.
You wasn't rooting for the Kings when they had Mike Bibby and C. Webb?
With all that cowbell shit, I wouldn't.
You wasn't rooting for them?
Nah. I mean, Cali team, if they would have made it to the finals, maybe.
Damn, so you're a real Warriors head?
I'm Warriors. That's like the Niners and Raiders. I'm a Niners. So, you can't be either or. But, Sacramento Kings is different. That's like up there.
Okay,
even though it's in the Bay, but they up
2 hours, like an hour and a half away. I got you.
They're not with the Bay.
It's not like the Lakers and the Clippers. Yeah. So am I wrong for rooting for the Lakers and the Clippers?
No, it's different because Clippers is San Diego before too, though. So there was a lot of places.
The Lakers was Minneapolis.
Yeah, so Philadelphia. You know what I mean? We were in Philadelphia. I'm sorry, the Warriors. 76ers. Warriors, we started in Philadelphia, with Big Will.
Okay.
So, that's where our roots from.
You ever see Will play?
I wish. Shit. That motherfucker was, Wilt the Step.
What's that?
Yeah, but that's crazy though. But I'm the Warriors, man. We trying to come back, man. Hopefully, I don't know.
They should be pretty good with Clay coming back if Clay come back.
Yeah, but we need one more player in the. For our team.
I think they're trying to get Ben Simmons, and Ben Simmons would probably be good. If they get Ben Simmons,
I think that would be a steal.
Because they'll spread the fucking floor and be kind of big.
It'd be a steal because now you can play him and Draymond.
Right.
Those two with the
you can play him at the
shooters.
4 if you want to and whatever you want.
They can defense. They can. Right. He play defense big, and then Draymond can play the big too. So
they get Wiseman back hopefully.
Bro. I mean that would be a steal, but hey. Make it happen, Captain.
Most Dev Tone, it was a pleasure to have you.
Man.
You feel what I'm saying with this ref on ref action?
Yeah. Let's
you
do
feel
it
what
again,
I'm saying?
Man. We get that mic check.
Tone ready to talk his shit in the middle of the game. Because he being professional now, but I brought him on here because in the middle of the game, Tone to get, well, motherfucker, you went up there and threw up that bullshit and you expect for me to call a foul, especially at a dough league.
And then you going to see the greatest trick shot artist ever.
Yeah, he gonna do some shit like that.
Trick shot for
everybody. It's definitely been a good one. Yeah, tap in with Innovative Culture. Shout out to everybody that's top part of Innovative Culture. You know what I mean? FMAD. You feel what I'm saying? Delco.
In the zone. We're in the zone.
Smoke screens. What else we got? I said top it up already. I think Adios, shout out to Adios with the shirt. You feel what I'm saying? Vegan in the hood. You feel what I'm saying? That ProHustle Zone still going out there as well. You feel what I'm saying? We're going to be starting that page back over. It's about to be available for y'all to be able to shop and buy more merch, ABCD online. Shit go be out to you ASAP. You know what I mean? I ain't playing no games. That shit get mailed out as soon as possible. Tap in up on the website, ABCD. You know what I mean? Gaming content coming, everything. You feel what I'm saying? And we out.
Innovative.